Heyo, it's time for the Packers and the Jets. We're about ready to kick it off. Aaron Andrews on the sideline. Packers in their throwback uniforms today. Should be a good one today. Aaron Rodgers with a right thumb injury. Ooh. Aaron Rodgers missed Wednesday practice with a right thumb injury. It looks like it's affecting him a little bit, but no tape, no gloves, nothing on that right hand. Packers have won the toss excuse me. Jets have won the toss and deferred. Packers will get the ball first, so we'll see that right thumb in action right away as we are about underway here at Lambeau. Ball is teed up and kicked away into the end zone where it is left for a touchback by Kayshawn Nixon. Let's get it. Zach Wilson against Aaron Rodgers, the Jets and the Packers. I almost went to this game just to see my guys, Alan Lazard, and on the Jets, of course, Breece Hall scares the ever-loving you-know-what out of me. As we already see the Packers with both running backs in the game, that's what we love to see. The first play will be a handoff to A.J. Dillon, and he'll pick up a yard up the middle of the field. Jets have been a little bit more impressive this year than I thought they would be. Of course, they picked up a win last week against the Dolphins without Tua or Teddy Bridgewater. Packers, of course, lost in London last week. Was not a fun game to watch. Rodgers from the gun, he'll set and fire, and it's complete for Lazard on the broken up. Rodgers looking for a pass interference call. The Jets also beat the Browns and the Steelers, both of which on the road in the last 4 weeks here. Both teams sitting at 3-2 here at Lambeau Field as the Packers have a 3rd and 9 on their opening possession of the first quarter and opening possession of the game. 3 receivers left here for Rodgers. Tunyon in the slot to the right. Aaron Jones is the back. Rodgers going hard count here. He'll take the shotgun snap looking left. Now checks back, and it's thrown low, and it's tipped up in the air by Tunyon, and Sauce Gardner takes it to the house for a pick six. It was a low throw from Rodgers. Tunyon tried to go get it and batted it up in the air, and it gets taken to the house by the rookie Sauce Gardner. No, that hits Tunyon's hand. That's going to be a pick six there. No, that hits the ground. Hits the ground. The back end of the football hits the ground. Yep. That is going to be incomplete. Thank God. Thank God this is going to be incomplete. This is going to be an incomplete pass. Either way, the Jets will have the football on the 4th down. Not exactly the best start if you're the Packers. A Whopper does not sound fantastic, to be honest. Bum, 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 ba-na-dum, ba-na-dum, ba-na-na-na-dum, ba-ba-da-ba-dum, ba-na-dum. But yeah, this one will get overturned. Still not a great start. Rodgers went to Lazard on the second down play, and it was broken up with defender draped all over him. So an unfortunate start here for the Packers. Not what you want to see, especially coming off the pretty poor second half against the Giants last week. Really bad start for the Packers, as this might turn into a red zone stream very quickly if this keeps up. Losing to both New York teams in back-to-back weeks would not be ideal. We'll put it that way. I do have red zone pulled up here on the second monitor here with the stream, so we'll see what happens. Oh, look, we can win $100,000 of Terry's money. Falcons are in their throwbacks as well. They're gonna beat the Niners unless the Niners start Brock Purdy, the man, the myth, the legend. They have overturned it. Pat O'Donnell on to kick it away. Berrios deep to receive for the Jets. Pat O'Donnell gets off a beautiful kick fielded at the 14-yard line, but he's got plenty of room out across the 30 to the 33-yard line or so, maybe the 34. But we do have a flag here, so we'll check the penalty. It is Jets football, though, after the 3 and out. Zach Wilson will take the take the field. It is a hold on the Jets during the return, so that'll push them back just a little bit further on Ashton Davis, the backup safety. So Zach Wilson and the Jets will take over. Of course, star rookie running back Breece Hall gets the start here on the opening play. They've gone a little bit more to Breece than Michael Carter the last couple weeks, but if you're a Jets fan, you got to kind of wonder why Michael Carter is even getting snaps at this point. Two receivers, right, one to the left here. Breece Hall, the lone setback. He'll get the carry up the middle, met by Dean Lowry for a gain of about 2. Gain of 2 for Breece Hall as the Bengals have just fumbled it away to the Saints. Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson, Elijah Moore, Michael Carter. A lot of good young players here on this Jets offense as they'll go empty set here. They'll motion both backs out, one to each side. 3 receivers right, 2 to left here for Zach Wilson. Quick throw to Michael Carter, and he'll make the catch and get tackled by Eric Stokes. He's close to a first down, but he's about a yard and a half shy. Hey, Rebecca, how's it going? Hope you're having a good Sunday afternoon. Packers in their throwback uniforms, Jets in town. 3rd and 1, a big third down here for the Packers defense after the offense went 3 and out. Zach Wilson in the gun, Breece Hall to his right, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right, 1 tight end in the game. It's Conklin. Zach Wilson speed out to the right, throws short, and it's going to be caught, but short is Garrett Wilson. No, it's incomplete anyway. Garrett Wilson was short of the first down marker on the speed out. And it'll be Packers football after the Jets punt here. If I was the Jets, I'd think about a fake here. Opening possession of the game, Braden Mann on to punt it. Amari Rogers deep to receive. I'm watching this snap here. It does go to the punter, and Braden Mann gets it away. Packers did bring a little bit of heat. Amari Rogers makes the catch at the 18 and falls forward to the 21. And the Packers will take over from there, 1st and 10, with just over 12 and a half minutes to go in the first quarter. My Steelers game is supposed to be on Fox, but instead it's the New York Jets and Green Bay game. Oh man, I'm sorry, Rebecca. That always sucks when you don't get your game, even though you probably should. Touchdown, Atlanta. They've taken the lead over the 49ers. That's Pruitt, the tight end, catching the touchdown pass. I'll let you know how the Steelers game goes if I get any updates here. Looks like they're going to have 1st and goal at the 10. They just converted a 4th and 1, it looks like. So I'll try to keep you updated when Red Zone shows it. But yeah, we'll be watching the Packers and the Jets. And then I think actually we're going to have a double header today. I think once the Packers and the Jets gets done, I'm going to take a short break, and then we'll be streaming for Chiefs Bills in the second half afternoon window. Yeah, 1st and goal, Steelers just inside the 10-yard line. Kenny Pickett throws high, but complete to Johnson at the 6. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, the Steelers are going to have a walk-in touchdown to Najee Harris on the reception. The Buccaneers left him wide open, and the Steelers strike first at home against Tampa. Aaron Jones on the carry is met 5 yards deep in the backfield. Quinnen Williams, who's off to a great start. Wow. Aaron Jones met well into the backfield. A big loss on 1st down. It's 2nd and long, and that is not exactly what you want to see for the Packers. Faking the draw, Rodgers hit as he throws. That's going to be a fumble, and Aaron Jones hustles back to get to it. God, I'm gonna off myself. 3rd and 23 for the Packers. Empty set. 3 receivers, a right, 2 to the left. Rodgers at his own 8-yard line. He'll take the snap. Looking left. Now comes back over the middle. He'll check it down to Tunyon at the 10. He'll cut across the 15 to the 18, but it'll be 4th and 13 from their own 18-yard line. 4th and 13 here for the Packers. Well, hey, on the bright side, at least since the first half looks like it's going to suck, the second half should be excellent. Another great punt from Pat O'Donnell, fielded all the way back at the 21, and Kayshawn Nixon wraps up Braxton Berrios at the 25. We'll check the penalty here. This was a monster kick. "62 yards on the punt." Pat O'Donnell, the Packers MVP so far this year. Absolutely incredible. Commercial break here at Lambeau. Boom, 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 boom. Are you from, you sexy thing? I believe in miracles. Packers offense has done little to nothing so far today against the Jets defense. Brees Hall, the lone setback here for Zach Wilson under center. One receiver each side, two tight ends in the game. Wilson making a check at the line of scrimmage. Ball thrown 24, Conklin in motion. Brees Hall takes the pitch right side, hesitates, and he'll burst upfield across the 30. Brees Hall keeping the legs churning out to the 32. They'll mark him all the way out to the 34-yard line. They gave him a whole 9 yards as he spun around a couple defenders. We have a funny YouTube short. Read watch is called "Different Type of Dogs Going Downstairs." God, the commentators have called Brees Hall Bryce Hall, and they've called Iowa State Ohio State, and we are 5 minutes into the game. Zach Wilson under center, same formation as the previous play. Handoff to Brees Hall. He'll pick up the first down. Gets exactly what he needed, a yard or a yard and a half. First and 10 for the New York Football Jets. Ball close to the 35-yard line of New York. Zach Wilson under center. He'll play fake to Breece Hall this time. Throws over the middle. Batted down by Dean Lowry at the line of scrimmage. Great job by Dean Lowry. Clogging up the middle of the field. Getting those big paws up top over the offensive lineman. Making the play. That crosser is wide open, by the way. Great job by Dean Lowry. Getting that big left arm up there. Knocking it down. 2nd and long here for the Jets at their own 35-yard line. Zach Wilson in the gun, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Michael Carter comes back in. He is to Zach Wilson's left. He'll take the carry right side, looking to bounce back left, lowers the shoulder, and picks up about 4. So it'll be 3rd and medium here for the Jets offense. The Packers were very good on 3rd and long defense up until last week, when the Giants picked them apart. No, it would be sad if the Jets become a super team. They've got the makings to do it. They just need to make sure Zach Wilson is the guy, because they have definitely got a lot of good players on this Jets team. Zach Wilson, 3rd and 4, drop back, steps up in the pocket. We got a flag down in the backfield. This will be coming back for a hold. He slides down short of the first down marker. Ford was the first one to him there on the slide. I believe this will be a hold, though. And this should be coming back on the, I think it was on the right tackle here. So now it'll be interesting. Do the Packers take it and make it 3rd and 16, or do they decline it and make it 4th and about 1 or 2 here? Because 4th and 1 or 2, the Jets might go for it. Oh, it's an illegal formation here. So the Packers decline it and make it 4th down. I might go for this here if I'm the Jets. Saleh will send the punt unit out. I think I would have gone for that if I was the Jets. I mean, you're the underdogs. You're playing at Lambeau. You got a nice young team that you want to set the tempo for. You're 4th and about 2 from your own 43. I'd go for it. But Braden Mann will punt it away here. Packers get a little bit close again. Amari Rodgers fields it at the 13, breaks 1 tackle out across the 20, and Amari Rodgers gets to about the 21 again. And the Packers will take it over from their own 21 again, this time for their 3rd possession. And we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll gain offensive yards this time. How's the Steelers game going? It looks like it's still 7-0 here. Let me pull it up here. Red zone is currently on the Jags and Colts. So let me pull it up here on my phone. It's 7-0 still, but it looks like the Bucs are about to kick a fairly short field goal. So I'd expect it to be 7-3 soon. Oh, Pittsburgh, honey, what are you doing? The Steelers jumped offside on the kick. And it was before the kick, so They'll move 5 yards closer. Boom. Ba-da-ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, bum. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum. Ryan Suckup on for the kick here for the Bucks. As the Packers have the ball at their own 21, I'll let you know what the kick here in just a second, Rebecca. It's good. Rodgers under center. He'll play fake. Under pressure, dumps it off to Aaron Jones, makes one man miss, gets tackled after a short gain, picks up about 7. There is a late flag here. We'll check the penalty. Man, Rodgers' thumb is very clearly not good. Rodgers' thumb is very clearly not okay. Well, they were going to call ineligible man downfield, but they don't call it. Rodgers, even when he lands, like flexes his thumb backwards so his hand hits the turf and not his thumb. Rodgers' right thumb is very much not 100%. His right thumb might be 0%, to be honest with you. Rodgers under center here, Lazard in motion. They'll give to AJ Dillon. He's met in the backfield. The offensive line just isn't blocking anybody. They're just not blocking anybody. They're just not blocking anybody. Hello? Hello? Guys, Vinny Curry. He just comes unblocked again. That's 2 plays in a row. That's 2 plays in a row. We just haven't blocked the guy that comes free up the middle. Guys. 4 receivers off wide to the right, 1 to the left here. Rodgers alone in the gun. 3rd and 6 here from their own 25. Rodgers takes the snap. He's going to loft one. He's got his man, Aaron Jones, but he makes the catch, but only gets 1 foot down. He had him, but Rodgers couldn't quite get it over the top, and it'll be 4th and 6. They had it. They had it. Doesn't get the feet in. So 4th and 6, and we'll go 3 and out again. Wow. Wow. The Jets bench just got flagged for unsportsmanlike conduct, giving the Packers a free first down. They call an unsportsmanlike conduct foul on the Jets bench. So now the ball's up to their own 40-yard line. Rodgers in the gun. He'll take the snap, play fake, looks over the middle, throws high. It's complete. What a great catch. Romeo Dobbs over the middle on the RPO, it looked like. That's a great catch. In front of Sauce Gardner, using the hands. Or no, DJ Reed, excuse me. But yeah, no, speaking of, okay, just going back to the Jets super team thing, right? You got Brees Hall, you got Garrett Wilson, you got Elijah Moore, you got Tyler Conklin looks pretty good. You got Elijah Vera Tucker, you got Mekhi Becton on the offensive line. You look at the defensive line, you got Quinnen Williams. Rodgers here in the gun, false start on Elton Jenkins. But you got Quinnen Williams, you got CJ Mosley, I think, still on the Jets. You got in the secondary, then you got Sauce Gardner, you got DJ Reed, you got Johnson, the safety they just drafted. If they still had Marcus May, the safety, I mean, that would be the Falcons. Atlanta. So the touchdown Atlanta. I did not think that was going to be the case. The 49ers fumbled. The Falcons recovered, ran it into the end zone, fumbled before the end zone, but then recovered it in the end zone anyway. Rodgers setting up the screen. It's deflected, incomplete. 3rd and 8 upcoming. Trying to get it to A.J. Dillon on the screen. What a topsy-turvy play there for the Falcons, but they do find the defensive touchdown. As Rodgers throws it off A.J. Dillon's helmet. So 3rd and 8, 2 receivers to each side here for Rodgers. Jones to his right in the gun. Rodgers takes snap looking left. Now comes back over the middle. Steps up in the pocket. Jumps underneath here for Dobbs. He'll pick up 3, but it'll be 4th and 5. So Pat O'Donnell, the Packers MVP, is once again on the field. No free 15 yards here this time. O'Donnell gets it away. Nice kick. Fair catch called for and made at the 15-yard line. So the Packers get 15 freebies, and the Packers still don't do jack shit. As we've got a doink by Justin Tucker, a 58-yarder in the Meadowlands against the Giants. Doinks off the left upright. He hit that as squarely as you could. That hit the upright, end over end kick, hits the upright, and then bounces straight back. There was no other movement on that ball. It didn't even really change its rotation. It just hit the upright and bounced straight back, still end over end. Touchdown Cincinnati. Joe Mixon on the reception from Joe Burrow on 3rd and goal, as they will look to tie things up against the Saints with the extra point. Nice clear out there from Jamar Chase. And they just run Joe Mixon underneath it, and he's wide open. Got an update from the Steelers-Bucks game. Kenny Pickett just died on a sack. That's not true. That's not true, Rebecca. He's fine, but he did get sacked. And the Bucks will be getting the ball back with relatively good field position. As the Colts are in the red zone, Matt Ryan and the Colts are just outside the red zone at the 21-yard line. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left here for Matt Ryan as we're at a commercial break at Lambeau. Matt Ryan looking to draw him offside here as he'll take it to the end of the first quarter. 1st and 10 here for the New York Jets at their own 15-yard line. All tied up at 0-0 with 4:40 to go in the first quarter. Zach Wilson under center. He'll take the snap, play fake to Michael Carter, looking to set up a screen, floats it to the tight end to CJ Uzoma, and Adrian Amos was all over it. Short gain there for the Jets. Second and 8 here from the Jets' 17-yard line. Zach Wilson, 2 of 4 for 9 yards. I don't even want to look at Rodgers' numbers. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left here. Breece Hall, the lone setback. Michael Carter in motion. Hall gets the carry up the middle, and he gets maybe a yard. Not a lot off left guard there for Breece Hall. And it'll be 3rd and long here for the Jets. 3rd and about 7 here. Again, 0 apiece here at Lambeau. Jets and Packers, both teams at 3 and 2. Trending in opposite directions. The Packers offense has been struggling and coming off a loss in London to the Giants, while the Jets have won 2 in a row and 3 of 4 following the 0-1 start. Zach Wilson in the gun, 2 receivers to each side. He'll take the snap. Under pressure, rolls back inside his own 10, and Rashawn Gary meets him at the 10-yard line and sacks him back at the 11-yard line. Rashawn Gary staying home on that left side, and he runs right into him. Quay Walker and Devondre Campbell, double A gap, back out of it. It's just a 4-man rush. Zach Wilson had space, but Rashawn Gary swallowed up that hole very quickly, and it'll be 4th and 13 here for the Jets. They'll punt it away for the 3rd time, and we'll see the Packers' 4th offensive possession, and maybe they'll actually do something for once. Braden Mann boots it away. Amari Rodgers deep to receive. He'll have room to run if he can get to it, but it's a very good punt fielded at the Packers' 27-yard line right on the sideline, and Amari Rodgers gets run out of bounds there. 2:22 to go. We've had, I believe, a combined 2 first downs in this game. One by the Jets after an 8.5-yard carry by Breece Hall set up a 2nd and short, and one was gifted to the Packers on a penalty. Yeah, I live in you live in New York, so the Jets get more TV time. Yeah, that's just unlucky. That's just unlucky. No, there hasn't been any offense. The Packers got 24 yards on their 3rd drive. 15 of it was penalty yards. So -2 yards really outside of that. Rodgers under center. He'll take the snap, play fake, gets a good block, rolls out right. He's got running room, but he flips it upfield. It's broken up. CJ Mosley on Romeo Doubs was all over him. So 2nd and 10 following the incompletion. Rodgers 4 of 8, 26 yards. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Rodgers, quick screen out here to Romeo Doubs. He's got good blocking and runs right into the one guy that's not blocked. That's Mosley, and he'll pick up about 2. Just inept. Just inept. Completely and totally inept. 3rd and 7, Packers with the ball at their own 30-yard here. That's Doubs, Lazard, and Cobb, I believe, split off wide to the left. Rodgers in the gun. He'll take the snap, looking left. He's going to air it out for Allen Lazard. He's got a step, and it's caught. Allen Lazard, what a catch down the far sideline. Absorbed the hit from the safety. I think it was Johnson. He beats DJ Reed on the go route. What a throw by Aaron Rodgers, and what a better catch. It's LaMarcus Joyner on the hit, but Allen Lazard absorbs it all, gets the feet down. What a play from Rodgers to Big 13, Allen Lazard down the far sideline. What a play. What a play at the end of Jets territory at the 35-yard line. Rodgers in the gun, two receivers right, one to the left. He'll take the snap, hand off A.J. Dillon, cuts left. A.J. Dillon down close to the 30. What a play by big Alan Lazard down the far sideline. Rodgers in the gun, quick throw out, and it's incomplete, dropped by Jawan Winfrey, who was just called up from the practice squad this week. And it's 3rd and 5. Oh, we got some rain in Lambeau. Rodgers in the gun, two receivers left, one to the right is Lazard, or two to the right, one to the left is Lazard. Rodgers in the gun, Aaron Jones the back. Or no, that's Dillon. He'll take the carry, and on 3rd and 5, A.J. Dillon gets a yard. That's interesting. That would make me think that you're going to go for it, but now you only got a yard, so now you're probably not going to go for it. So I don't know what the play is here. The offense looks like they're staying out on the field here. That will take us to the end of the first quarter, so at least they'll think about it. Baby, there ain't no easy way out. I won't back I will stand my ground, and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I will stand my ground, and I won't back down. And I said, hey, baby, there ain't no... That song's so good. Buccaneers in the red zone, unfortunately, here, Rebecca, as they've now got 1st and goal inside the 5. Russell Gage just caught a first down reception there. Jimmy Garoppolo, a nice little improvisation toss there to George Kittle, the star tight end in San Francisco. And now they are also in the red zone, trailing 14-0 at Atlanta. It's a little bit of an interesting score there, but I'll tell you what, Atlanta has got a hell of a game plan, and they put it to work. So, got to respect it. Leonard Fournette piling his way to the goal line. I think he's just short here. Let me tell you about my band. Let's run. Touchdown, Brandon Ayuk. And also, the Steelers defense, a big tackle for loss there on 2nd and goal. It's now 3rd and goal, all the way back close to the 5-yard line. So Mason Crosby will look to put the first points on the board here with a field goal to start the second quarter. It's about a 47-yarder from the right hash. Mason Crosby, 47-yarder from the right hash. There is a little bit of rain coming down in Lambeau. Snap good, hold down. Mason Crosby's kick is blocked. I think Quinnen Williams got it again. Quinnen Williams, man, unreal. He is. Oh no, it was Clemens. It looks like is celebrating most. It was a little bit of an inside snap. Michael Clemens. Nope, Quinnen Williams. Quinnen Williams got that big right arm up there and knocked it down at the line of scrimmage. We just cannot do anything right as the Steelers do hold for a field goal try. Tampa Bay knocks it through at 7-6. Oh, boy. Just depression. Zach Wilson under center, two receivers right. Breece Hall, the lone setback. Uzama in motion. Breece Hall, fake to him. Zach Wilson runs out of time. It's Kingsley Enagbare off the right side. Gets the sack on Zach Wilson. That's the second sack of the day for the Packers defense. Nice defense on the back end there from Eric Stokes. Let's take a look here. Darnell Savage hanging with Elijah Moore. That's a good thing you like to see. Devondre Campbell there blanketing the tight end, Tyler Conklin. That's a great play by the Packers defense there. And a great job by Enagbare to wrap up there and bring him down. Empty set here for Zach Wilson on 2nd and 14, looking to set up a bomb, and he takes the bomb, and it's well overthrown. He was looking for Elijah Moore, but it falls incomplete, and it's 3rd and 14 for the Jets, although we do have a flag down. So we'll check the penalty here. Hopefully not anything bad. It's a chop block against the offense. So that's a 15-yard. That's on Dwayne Brown, one of the offensive linemen I didn't mention, although also very good. So let's take a look here. No, I think if anything, that should have been holding, not a chop block. So Breece Hall chips the rusher. It was Enagbare again. Breece Hall chips him. Enagbare gets inside of Dwayne Brown, who then just kind of falls and cuts him down while the guard was there. Screen here to Breece Hall, shakes off one tackle, breaks another, and Breece Hall turns a no-yard gain into about a 3-yard gain on the reception, but it'll be 3rd and forever here for New York. As Baltimore is on the board here against the Giants, 6-0. I missed the touchdown here, but Justin Tucker on for the extra point. So 3rd and 26, New York, all the way back at their own 21-yard line. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. It'll be a draw here to Breece Hall. He bounces off to the left side and picks up about 9 or so, but it'll still be 3rd and forever, as we've got a long touchdown in the Jacksonville-Indianapolis game. It'll be a punting situation here for the Jets. Oh, was it a punt return? Oh, no, it was a 61-yard touchdown run by Hasty. So 4th and 17 here for Braden Mann and the Jets. Oh, wow. Hasty just went untouched off the right side. Mann gets it blocked. The Packers special teams finally does something good as we get a blocked punt. I think it was Wilson got through there, and it's Trevor Davis on the recovery. Green Bay's special teams doing something right for the first time in forever, and it was Wilson, number 45. What a great play, coming right up the middle on a little bit of a stunt. They drew it up perfectly. Great job by Wilson. And finally, the Packers special teams comes away with a great play. So Packers ball at the Jets' 36-yard line. If there was ever a time to put points on the board, it's now. Amari Rodgers in motion. Handoff here to Aaron Jones up the middle. Aaron Jones inside the red zone to the 15 and wrestled down close to the 13, but we do have a flag. And Aaron Jones can't believe it. Oh. It's holding on Elton Jenkins. That's that's a pretty questionable call. But you know what? We've gotten 2 of those. So, you know, 1st and 16, it's a spot foul. Rodgers in the gun. We'll just check it down here to Aaron Jones, who drops it. 2nd and 16. 8 possessions, 3 first downs, 7 punts, and 2 kicks blocked in total. What a fantastic game in Lambeau Field. Oh, God. Life is pain. Ball at the 42-yard line. It's 2nd and 16 for the Packers offense. Empty set here for Rodgers. 3 receivers, a right, 1 to the left. Rodgers takes snap, looks left, dumps underneath Tunyon, gets back to the 35, and it'll be about 3rd and 10. Ho hum, the tune is dumb. The words don't mean a thing. Isn't this a silly song for anyone to sing? 3rd and 9. As John Franklin Myers, the defensive lineman for the Jets, is getting some help from the training staff, as we'll take a timeout. With 11:50 to go in the second quarter, you're not missing much at Lambeau Field, as it's all knotted up at 0. Packers with the ball and a massive 3rd and long coming up. Boy, we are not good. We're just not good. that's the blanket statement. We're not good. People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a woman that love me till the end. People, let me tell you about my best friend. Did the Ike Packers podcast, or IKE, or whatever it is, did they really just tweet out, Packers fans, is it time, with a picture of Jordan Love? Please tell me I'm not looking at this correctly. Please tell me this is not what I'm looking at. Please tell me that's not what I'm looking at right now. Is it time, with a... God, I thought I was a bad fan. God, that's really bad. Touchdown San Francisco. Brandon Ayuk finds the end zone for the 2nd time today. It'll be a tie ball game pending the extra point, of course. QB's faced in 3 wins this season: Jacoby Brissett, Mitch Trubisky, Kenny Pickett, Teddy Bridgewater, Skylar Thompson. 3rd and 9 for the Packers at the Jets 35-yard line. Empty set here. 2 receivers left, 3 to the right. Rodgers takes the snap, looks left, now comes back over the middle, and he gets sacked out of field goal range. That's Sheldon Rankins. Once again, you can't take a sack there. At the very least, you're going to get a field goal try. If you get a couple of yards, maybe you go for it. I mean, the Packers cannot block a stunt. The Packers cannot block a stunt to save their lives. They just can't. The Packers cannot block a stunt to save their lives. We can't block a stunt to save our lives. Hey, Jay Fleming, how's it going? Hopefully you're having a better weekend than I am, because this is miserable. As Quinnen Williams jogs off the field, I think it looked like he got something in his eye there. So he should be fine after getting some care here on the sideline. My goodness. So the Packers have to punt again following the sack. Hey, refs, I'll take a free 15 again. I'm a Yankees fan. I'm not. Oh, well, join me in the pit of misery then. We're just all sad and depressed and all of it together. Pat O'Donnell punts it away here, and it'll be down inside the 10. Great job by Pat O'Donnell to pin the Jets at the 8-yard line. Pat O'Donnell is the only thing saving me from even continuing streaming. Oh, that's so sick. So Greg Olson, one of the commentators for today's game, his son TJ had a heart transplant within the year, and he got to meet Aaron Rodgers today, and that's just so special. Garrett Wilson on the slant dropped Jair Alexander in coverage. Not sure if Alexander got a hand on it or not. Pat O'Donnell is a generational talent. He really is, honestly. Perfect timing there from Jair Alexander. I'm not sure if he got a hand in there. Looks like maybe he did, but either way, forces the incompletion to Garrett Wilson, and it's 2nd and 10 here. Total yard. Hey, Jay Fleming, you want to guess how many yards in this game there have been? Keeping in mind that we are 5 minutes into the second quarter, so we've played 20 minutes. And now we have a timeout Jets with the play clock expiring. So we're 20 minutes into this football game. 20 in-game minutes. I believe the Packers have had 5 possessions and the Jets have had 5 possessions. 150. The Packers have there's less than 100 current. There are less than 100 combined total yards in this football game. Because including sacks, of which the Packers have 2 sacks, including sacks, the Jets have 1 yard passing. And the current total yardage is 58 to 33. So that's 91 total yards through 20 minutes. Garrett Wilson or Zach Wilson under center. He's run back into the end zone and throws it away. This will just be incomplete. This will not be grounding. And that'd be crazy if it was grounding, but I don't think it will be. Yeah, it'll just be 3rd and 10 here for the Jets. Is Zach Wilson bad? I'm starting to lean that way because the Jets have a lot of weapons on that offensive side. I think next year, if Zach Wilson's still bad, it's time. I don't know what his contract looks like, but if he's bad next year after Breece Hall and Garrett Wilson and Elijah Moore have all had one season together, if he's still bad next year, it's time. Zach Wilson, play clock expiring, gets the play off, looking left. He's going to throw left. It's over the middle, caught by Garrett Wilson, but short of the first down. It'll be about 7-yard gain out to the 15. And yeah. Reaction to Tennessee Bama. I'm glad I was right. And I'm so happy for Tennessee fans because you know what? I have 2 cousins at Tennessee, and they were both very happy yesterday. And you know what? I'm okay with it. So what's the top 4 now? I think you probably in no particular order. It has to be Bama or not Bama. As we'll get the ball here from Amari Rodgers close to our own 35-yard line. I feel like the top 4 in no particular order has to be Georgia, Tennessee, Ohio State, Michigan. I feel like that has to be your top 4 in no particular order as we have a flag down on the punt. 10 minutes to go in the first half. Still 0-0. Illegal block in the back on the Packers, so push them back a little further. Wan'Dale Robinson in the end zone for the Giants, the former Memphis Tiger. Finds the end zone from Daniel Jones. Yeah, I feel like the top 4 as Chris Boswell makes a field goal to make it 10-6 Pittsburgh. It must have been a pretty long one too because it goes off the upright or off the crossbar and through. So it must have been a pretty long field goal there. But yeah, top 4 in no particular order: Georgia, Tennessee, Ohio State, Michigan. Feel like that's a pretty consensus pick. I think Clemson is probably that 5th team, and Alabama is still right there at 6. I feel like that's your top 6. I'm just glad Tennessee's up there, so it's not the same 5. To be perfectly honest with you, that's really all I'm asking for. So, at least we got that going for us. Because yeah, I mean, the top 4 going into it was Georgia, Ohio State, Alabama, Clemson. I think you flip Alabama and Tennessee, so then you'd have Georgia, Ohio State, Tennessee, and then I think Michigan's better than Clemson. But maybe that's just me. I have no idea. I think Michigan was really impressive with that win over Penn State yesterday. I'd say Georgia, Tennessee, Clemson, winner of Ohio State, Michigan is the final top 4. I'd say that's probably a pretty good guess. Because I think you're probably right. Winner of Ohio State, Michigan gets in. Because I think the winner of Ohio State, Michigan at this point probably goes undefeated. Because the winner of that game is going to beat whoever the hell comes out of the Big Ten West. The only thing that I could see going wrong with that is aren't Georgia and Tennessee both in the SEC East? Or no, Tennessee and Bama are both in the West. Is that right? There's some weird combination that could happen with Georgia, Tennessee, and Bama. Because Tennessee plays Georgia later in the year, in a couple weeks. So Aaron Rodgers handoff to AJ Dillon. He gets up close to the 30. It'll be about a pickup of 6. I can't wait for the 12-team playoff, to be honest. Might be unpopular. I can't wait either. I love the 12-team playoff. Yeah, so Tennessee at Georgia is in 3 weeks. I feel like Georgia has such an easy schedule. They probably do. I mean, they play in the SEC, so. Wow, their next. So Georgia had a bye week this week. Their next games are, they had a bye week. They had a bye week this week because they played Vandy, but AJ Dillon on the carries, just shy of the first down. It'll be 3rd and inches here. So Georgia had a bye this week because they played Vandy. They have a bye this upcoming week. Then they play Florida, Tennessee, at Mississippi State, at Kentucky. That's not exactly an easy 4-game schedule. They do get Florida and Tennessee at home, which helps them. But yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. That Georgia Tennessee matchup is going to be fun though. Aaron Rodgers takes the snap and AJ Dillon fumbles it, and it's recovered by the Jets. LaMarcus Joyner recovers it. AJ Dillon put it on the ground. Mishandled handoff again. Just I didn't check. I'm just saying I feel like every Saturday Georgia's beating some trash team 500-0. Well, they beat Vanderbilt yesterday 55-0. They beat Auburn the week before that 42-10. They beat Missouri before that 26-22. They beat Kent State before that 39-22. And then they beat South Carolina, Samford, and Oregon in non-con. All of which by 40 plus. So handoff Breece Hall. He'll pick up close to 9 off the right side down to the 25-yard line. And the Jets well into field goal range now. Man, we are so bad. The Packers are just really bad, and I need to accept that. And I don't know how long it's going to take, as Matt LaFleur giving a big talking to the offense on the sideline. Zach Wilson under center, Garrett Wilson in motion. Wilson hands to Breece Hall, who makes a nice cutback inside the 20 to the 18. College football is more fun because there's always a debate to it. I can't wait for more than 4 rankings to matter. True. 100%. 100% correct. 100% correct. 100% correct. Hey, we're over 100 total yards this game. Oh, good Lord. Good Lord. Zach Wilson under center, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Pitch to Breece Hall here running right. He'll get inside the line of... Breece with a little bit of a flop job there on the sideline. That was... Second and 9 following the 1-yard toss play to Breece Hall. Jets are in the red zone. First time for either team. Michael Carter in at tailback. They'll fake it to him, and they'll hand off to Breece Hall running right, and he'll be tackled by Amos after a gain of about 2 or 3 maybe, and it'll be 3rd down here once again. If Breece Hall scored a game-winning touchdown today, would you laugh, cheer, or cry? Is it possible to do all 3 of those? Because I would do all 3 of those in some order. I just don't know what order that would be in. I would definitely, I think I would laugh at the end. I would cheer because I'm celebrating my guy, and then I would cry because we lost, and then I would laugh because we lost. Zach Wilson in the gun. He'll take the snap, pressure coming, and he'll roll out to the right, all the way back to the 30-yard line, outruns a man, and he'll flip it to the end zone. It's broken up. Darnell Savage really could have come away with the pick there. He had a nice diving attempt at it. It'll be 4th and 6, though, following the incompletion. I want to see if Zach Wilson was out of bounds. I think that right foot's out of bounds. Hold on. I want to see his foot. Show me his foot. No, don't kick this field goal yet. Show me the foot. It's a 32-yarder here for Greg the Leg from the right hash. Well, they're not going to review it. Snap good, hold down. Kick is good for Greg Zuerlein. And the Jets are on the board first. Thankfully, I don't think Breece Hall is going to score a game-winning touchdown because the Packers aren't going to score any points anyway. The Packers are just unquestionably bad this year. I mean, I don't understand. Marcus Mariota on the read option touchdown, Atlanta. Under a minute to go in the first half in Atlanta as the Falcons retake their lead over the 49ers. Just saying, boom, boom. Colts in the red zone against Jacksonville here. Second and goal from the 13-yard line. Be a handoff here, and inside to the 5 goes Johnson. Oh, yeah, the Colts just don't have any healthy running backs. Because Jonathan Taylor and Nyheim Hines are both out. So I don't even remember who the third string guy is. Unpopular opinion, but I feel like Rodgers doesn't have the same energy he used to. Feels like he's just kind of okay with the results right now. I think I don't know that there's truth to him being okay with the results, but he definitely does not have the same energy he used to. I mean, there was a play today where Rodgers could have run the ball. As we've got a touchdown for the Colts to pull within one score of Jacksonville. There was a play just today. Paris Campbell on the reception, by the way. There was a play today where Rodgers had open grass on a play fake, roll out to the right, a PA boot, and he's rolling out to his right. He has plenty of room in front of him to probably get, 5 yards, 6 yards to make it third and manageable. And he just threw it into coverage, and it was incomplete, and it made it third and long. So Zuerlein to boot it away following the Jets field goal, and it'll be a touchback. 3-0. Touchdown New England, Ramondre Stevenson, a long touchdown run. They are up on the Browns 10-3. First and 10, second and 10. First and 10, Green Bay, 5:46 to go in the second quarter. So the Packers still have plenty of time in this one. Rodgers, play fake, all day to throw. He's going to air it out. He's going to launch it for Dobbs, and it's underthrown and incomplete. Dobbs had a step on 2 guys there, but just could you do a better job than Scott Hansen? No. Scott Hansen's my guy. I could never. Do you know he's taken 1 bathroom break in his red zone career? Yeah, that's also why I couldn't do a better job than Scott Hansen. Rodgers in the gun. He'll take the snap. Looks right. Onion. It'll be about a 6-yard gain. It'll be about 3rd and 4 here out to the 31-yard line. Third and 4 here. Rodgers takes a snap from the gun, looking left. Now comes over the middle, breaks free of a sack. Now we'll throw it, and it's caught for a first down. Big Bob Tunyon. Man, that was such an important play, and Rodgers got absolutely lit up at the end of this play. Oh, it's a low hit. That's roughing the passer. Come on. Come on. That's a low hit. Come on. That's at the knees. That's roughing the passer, man. Come on. 1st and 10 Packers at their own 47-yard line. Rodgers takes snap, hands off to Aaron Jones up the middle, hits a brick wall after a short gain. Second and 9 at their own 48-yard line here. Rodgers in the gun. Amari Rodgers in motion. They'll fake it to him. Hand off A.J. Dillon, and he'll pick up about 5 and make it third and 4 here or so. Dude, I take like one bathroom break every other week. I imagine that if I was doing red zone, I would have I'd be a little bit more prepared for it. But man, that's crazy because like I feel like you have to eat something before you do it. Like you have to, because you're going like 7 hours. Like you're missing basically lunch and dinner. You have to eat a lot of salt. Yeah, true. Flip out to A.J. Dillon behind the line of scrimmage, and he gets about 2 yards, and it'll be 3rd and 3 or so. He eats a massive breakfast. Yeah, no, you would have to, because like, what is it, like 8 hours basically of standing in a room talking about football games? Like, I would love to do that, but I would need like a 5-minute break at least. I would need like a 5-minute break in the middle of it, like between when the noon games end. Packers going for it here on 4th and 3. Rodgers takes a shotgun snap. He's going to float far side. It's overthrown, looking for Dobbs. And you need 3 yards. I mean, I don't know what we're doing here, fellas. He's got Cobb coming open over on the slant, and I don't know what we're doing. He really could take a break, Lowell. He's just insane. I'm sure. This Packers team is terrible. It's terrible. We're just terrible. We're just terrible. 1st and 10 Jets at their own 46-yard line, and now they've got a chance to put some more points on the board. Breece Hall on the pitch left side. He'll pick up a first down, a big carry for Breece Hall left side. God, we're so bad. Guy was open for Rod. Yeah, I thought Cobb was coming open there on the slant. As we hit the 2-minute warning. Hate the play call. Yeah, me too. I don't know what the third down play was. Freaking 3rd and 5. Let's throw it 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage and make our guy get 8 yards. Just doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Jimmy G just threw a pick at the end of the first half to Atlanta. So the Falcons will take a 7-point lead into the half. It's not a game at the way. Is Jimmy G looking good? I mean, he just threw a pick. He does have 2 touchdown passes to Brandon Ayuk, though. Yeah, but yeah, he did just throw a pick at the end. It was at the end of the half, though, so it didn't really matter. Um, but it's Jimmy G. Does he ever look good? DB, have you ever broken the law? No. No, I've never broken the law. I thought about it yesterday. No, that's a joke. I didn't think about it yesterday, but man, depression. I just committed tax fraud. Can I be honest? That's honestly my biggest fear is that I'll like accidentally forget to pay taxes or like I'll accidentally pay the wrong amount or something. Like I'll accidentally do something wrong. And then like the IRS will just show up at my door and take me to jail and I'll just genuinely not know that I broke the law, but I definitely did. Like that's honestly my biggest fear is that I like accidentally break the law without knowing it, like not paying taxes or something, and I just end up getting arrested. No, I did it on purpose. First and 10, New York from the Packers 43-yard line, leading 3-0. The Jets will also get the ball to start the second half. Quick throw out to Brees Hall here, makes one man miss, makes kind of Preston Smith miss, and he'll pick up a yard on first and 10. Second and 9. Anyways, Tom Brady looks good. I mean, he's 10 of 20, 10 of 21 against the Steelers, who lost to the Jets. So, sorry, Rebecca, if you're still in the chat, but Steelers are leading. So there's that. Second and 9 here for the Jets. Quick throw up the middle. It's caught by Braxton Berrios. Jair Alexander in coverage. It'll be third and short here for the Jets with just over a minute to go in the first half. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of, I think it was the second to last time we played the Jets. Field goal Bucks at the end of the half. It's 10-9 Steelers. I think it was the last time the Jets played the Packers in Lambeau. The Packers won 9-0 on 3 field goals. This feels like that, except the inverse in that the Jets are going to win 9-0. Third and 2 here from the 35. They'll fake it. Zach Wilson keeps. He's going to fire. It's broken up. He was looking for Garrett Wilson, and Jair Alexander was in coverage. 4th and 1. We'll see what the Jets do here. Zach Wilson didn't really have anywhere to go with the football there and tried to sidearm one into Garrett Wilson. The throw's behind him. Jair probably should have picked that, to be honest with you, but he's playing the receiver and not the ball, as we'll have a field goal try here. I still think it's raining here at Lambeau. They haven't shown it super well here, so long field goal here for Zerline. It'll be a 53-yarder from the left hash. He's got the leg. They call him Greg the Leg for a reason. Snap is good. Hold down. Kick by Zerline is wide left. So the Packers, with 31 seconds left and 3 timeouts, are going to have the ball close to midfield. The Jets are doing their all to keep us in it. The Jets are doing their best to give me hope today, and I don't appreciate it. Last time shutout in the first half at Lambeau was 2018 against the Lions. By the way, that was Alan Lazard's first game as a Packer. They picked him up off the Jacksonville practice squad that day. He had 1 catch for 7 yards. Rodgers, quick throw far side. He's got Tunyon with a good block by, you guessed it, Alan Lazard picks up a first down and gets out of bounds to save that timeout. 26 seconds to go. Packers into Jets territory. Oh, Adam Thielen had a nice diving effort there and then grabbed his right knee. Hopefully that's not serious. Almost came down with the one-handed snag. 1st and 10 Packers at the Jets' 47-yard line. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right here for Rodgers in the gun. Aaron Jones to his right. The Dolphins have committed 7 penalties. Rodgers, quick throw. Randall Cobb gets a great block. Again, ya boy. 1st and 10 becomes 2nd and short here inside the Jets' 40. 22 seconds left, picks up 8 yards. It'll be 2nd and 2 here. And Packers preserving the timeouts, keeping the chains moving, getting some positive yards. They're doing a good job giving me hope, like I said. Mason Crosby, 0 for 1 on the day, had a kick blocked by Quinnen Williams, who has been all over the Packers today. He has gone to the locker room, though. He got poked in the eye. Rodgers, straight drop back. Looking to chuck it long. Now dumps underneath to Tunyon inside the 30, looking to get out of bounds, and he will do so. Although I kind of think that he should have just gone down and then called the timeout because he got 3 timeouts still. That's a great play by Tunyon. And then gotten the timeout because the Packers still have all 3 of them. So a little interesting there to burn the clock. But the Packers inside the Jets 30, 2 receivers each side. Rodgers takes a snap, throws far side. It's caught by Dobbs, and he gets inside the 20. Burn a timeout here with 9 seconds. Take 1 shot to the end zone and then kick a field goal here. Why is Joe Burrow having a mediocre start to the year? I think a lot of teams kind of had their eyes opened by the Bengals last year. The Bengals kind of caught them off guard. But now teams know you can really rush the passer against them. Their offensive line, while it's retooled, it isn't actually any better. So you can rush the passer against them. If you bracket Jamar Chase, they've got to go to somebody else. You got to make somebody else beat you. And, while T. Higgins and Boyd are both very good receivers, they're not – the Jets playing like 6 guys inside – the Jets are playing 9 guys inside the 5-yard line. Timeout Jets on 2nd and 2 from the 19. The Jets had 3 guys up on the line of scrimmage and 8 guys inside the 5-yard line. So, honestly, if I'm the Packers, I'll just take the shallow gain and take the field goal try and make it easier for Money Mason here. Packers need OBJ. I would not say no to OBJ this year. Look at all of the Jets have 8 players inside the 5-yard line. 8. Rodgers. Quick throw to Lazard. He'll get down to the 10 and go down, and Packers will call a timeout with 3 seconds to go, and we'll run a field goal unit. Hey, that's exactly what I said was going to happen. Hey, I'll take it, though. That's an Alan Lazard reception at about 10 yards. That's 2 fantasy points. Let's go, baby. Mason Crosby from the left hash here. The Colts have cut the lead in Indianapolis to 1. It's now 14-13 Jacksonville. As Mason Crosby will look to tie us up here from the left hash. It's a 29-yarder at his first one blocked earlier today. Snap to Pat O'Donnell from Jack Coco is good. Hold down, and Mason Crosby ties us up at the half. It's 3-3 after the first 30 minutes of game time, and the Packers avoid the first half shutout. Are the Jets hanging with the Packers or are the Packers hanging with the Jets, though? Let's be real here. Ba-da-dum, 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 bum, bum. Ba-da-dum, 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 bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-dum, 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 bum, bum. Ba-da-dum, 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 bum, bum. Ba-da-dum, 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 bum, bum. Ba-ba-na-na-na-na-na. Hey DB, how are you today? Feel better singing, good mood? I'm always singing. It doesn't matter what mood I'm in. I'm always singing. Not really in a good mood, and I don't really feel better because the Packers just cannot save my weekend ever to save my life. I'm watching my game as I moderate another. Nice, 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 nice. Oh yeah, by the way, for the people in the chat, the Packers are losing 24-3. No, they're tied 3-3. The Packers are tied 3-3 at the half. They just kicked a field goal to send it to the half. Correct, Kevin Hart. They do fill me with hope. And they do make it so that I bleed. It's crazy. Yeah, no, Packers are tied 3-3. They just kicked a field goal to end the first half. They had a kick blocked earlier. Ding, 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 ding. By the way, I just want to throw this out there. I just want to throw this out there. After last week, by the way, Aaron Rodgers had 39 pass attempts, and Jones and Dillon had a combined 19 touches. And Matt LaFleur said in the postgame, "Oh, we got to get Jones the ball. We got to get Jonesy the ball more." They have since responded with Aaron Jones having 4 touches in the first half. 4 touches in the first half. By the way, AJ Dillon, who fumbled earlier on a handoff, just completely whiffed on the ball. I'm gonna check here. I believe Aaron Jones has double that. Yeah, AJ Dillon has 7 carries for 19 yards. Aaron Jones has 3 carries for 0 yards. Dillon has a catch and a target, or 2 targets for 1 yard, and Jones has a catch and 2 targets for 6 yards. So that is 12 touches for 26 yards. DB, what did you break yesterday? You said you were going to break something. I said I was going to break something, but I didn't actually. I did hit my desk very hard, though. Chop wood for the fireplace. If I had a fireplace, I definitely would have done that yesterday. I definitely would have done that if I had a fireplace. I definitely would have done that. No, I didn't actually break something because I refuse to break anything. But I definitely was close yesterday. It was not a fun experience last night. But yeah, like I said, by the way, after this game gets over, I'll be taking a short break to eat some food. And then I'll be live after this for the Bills and the Chiefs matchup. One of the marquee matchups here in the early season. In the early parts of the season, I should say. So it should be a fun one in Kansas City. Also, the Falcons are kicking off from their own 20 to start the second half. So there must have been a penalty at the end of the first half. I don't know. That's crazy. Yeah, the Falcons in their 7-point lead are kicking off from their own 20, and it's fielded inside the 5. So All right. All right, fellas. Talking Patriots. Talking Steelers, Buccaneers. It's 10-9. Steelers at the half. Only one touchdown in that one. Niners and the Falcons just kicked off on Red Zone, but we're talking about it here on the halftime show of the Packers game. Nice little whip route by Brandon Ayuk to get 14 yards and the touchdown. But it's the Falcons who had the last laugh of the first half as Marcus Mariota takes the read option right side in the final minute. 21-14 Falcons in the third quarter. Vikings at the Dolphins. Skylar Thompson hurt. Wait, so if Skylar Thompson's hurt and Tua and wait, hold on. I got to look at the stats here. Hold on. If Tua and Teddy are both hurt and Skylar Thompson got hurt in the game, who is playing quarterback for the Dolphins? Apparently Teddy Bridgewater is playing. He was questionable but had cleared concussion protocol. Huh. Well, all right. It's 10-3 Vikings at the half. They kicked a field goal as the clock expired. So I suppose there's that. That's kind of crazy though that the Vikings are playing. Oh, Steelers taking the opening kickoff to the crib. Nope, not quite. Tackled at the 12-yard line. How do you have a kick returner get tackled short of the goal line like that? That's crazy. Steelers starting their opening drive of the second half in the red zone, though. So I'm sure that Scott Hansen and them will go there. 20-14 Saints on top of the Bengals at the first half. Indy at home against Jacksonville, and we got a big touchdown run by JaMychal Hasty, 61 yards. 14-13 at the half, like I said just a short while ago. Jets have 80 yards of offense, and like 60 of that is Breece Hall. Breece Hall has like 70% of the Jets' yardage this game. Breece Hall, Skylar Thompson hurt his hand. Yeah. Did you get a noise complaint? Not yet, which is incredible. It is unbelievable that I haven't gotten any notifications about a noise complaint. To be honest with you. Teddy is the backup today. Yeah, I saw that Teddy was playing, but that's crazy that, man. Kenny Pickett throws out of bounds incomplete. But yeah, just taking a look at it, the Jets have, hold on. How many yards did the Jets have? The Jets have 80 total yards, and 55 of that is Breece Hall. Wait, hold on. 55 rushing yards is Breece Hall. He also has 5 receiving yards. Breece Hall has 60 of the Jets' 80 total yards. That is 6/8. That is 3/4. Now, I'm no math expert, but 3/4 is 75%. My best friend is one. They ready to love me till the end. People, let me tell you about my best friend. Teddy didn't even get a concussion. The NFL spotter said Teddy stumbled last week and said he had a concussion before the medical staff evaluated Teddy. It's stupid. The NFL spotter overrules. Okay. Yes, it's stupid. But also, they did completely botch the Tua thing. So it doesn't surprise me at all that they are being extra cautious with this, especially with Miami. Because they completely ruined that Tua situation. So I feel like playing it safe there is not the wrong decision. That's just my 2 cents though. That's just my 2 cents. Just my 2 cents. The fourth QB the Finns have is Reed Sinnett. I feel like I've heard that name before, but I don't know where, so I'm going to look it up. Reed Sinnett. Well, he's not even listed on Yahoo, so that tells me all I need to know. So now I guess I got to Google. Hold on. Reed Sinnett. Where did he play? Oh, he played at San Diego. Okay. I don't know why I've heard this. Maybe I just heard it because they were talking about it. DB, I'll catch you later. Back to my game. Hey, no worries, Grandizer. Hope you have a good rest of your Sunday. Have a great rest of your Sunday, my man. Happy to see you stopping by. Glad to have you. It's always a pleasure. Bro, imagine having a Lions themed room. Like lion, like bed and lion, like just everything. Vikings and Dolphins underway. Teddy is in the game here. He'll play action, looking deep left. He'll come back shallow right, complete short. All right. Well, hopefully we'll have a much better second half than we had first half. Packers defense was very good, holding the Jets to just 80 yards of offense. But really, the Packers just shot themselves in the foot time and time again. As we're about ready to start the third quarter. Kevin Burkhardt and Greg Olson on the call. To those of you just tuning in here in the second half, Packers and Jets in a defensive struggle. It's 3-3 heading to the third quarter. Packers kicked a field goal as time expired, which is quite a good thing here because the Jets will get the ball to start the second half. The Packers completely gone away from Aaron Jones. Only 4 touches in the first half from Aaron Jones compared to 8 for A.J. Dillon. Kickoff is into the end zone and knelt down for a touchback. Actually didn't ruin the situation too. It didn't have a concussion versus the Ravens. Are you... Did you see him after the first hit that sent him to the locker room? That doesn't happen for a back injury. But that's the past. Like, I don't know. Zach Wilson under center here. He'll pitch to Breece Hall running right, looking for a cutback lane, and doesn't really find one. Not a lot of running room there for the rookie Breece Hall. Second and 9. Ball at the 26-yard line following the 1-yard gain. Zach Wilson under center. He'll fake it to Breece Hall this time. Looking to air it out. He'll step up in the pocket, now rolling to his left, looking to find room. He'll flip it short forward. That's a dangerous shovel pass from Zach Wilson. But it does fall incomplete to the tight end Conklin. "15 possessions, 2 field goals, 9 punts, 2 missed field goals, a fumble, and a turnover on downs." What a fantastic game in Lambeau Field today. 3rd and 9, Zach Wilson empty set here. He's looking left side. He's going to air one out on the comeback route, and it's broken up. Jair Alexander on Garrett Wilson. Not the best throw from Zach Wilson, and it'll be 4th and 9 here for the Jets. It was a little comeback route here by Garrett Wilson, and Jair Alexander all over it. Garrett Wilson does a good job breaking it up, actually. It's a great job by Garrett Wilson to break that up. Jair Alexander, if that throw is even slightly more inside, Jair Alexander might be in the end zone right now. But alas, it's an incomplete pass anyway. 4th and 9 for the Jets. Punt team onto the field, and they do get this one away. Touchdown, Atlanta. They extend their lead back to 14. Amari Rodgers on the return. Gets boomsticked before the 30-yard line. The Packers will take over with 13:55 to go in the third quarter here. All tied up at 3. We'll see the Packers offense. And hopefully some more Alan Lazard. This is, by the way, an excellent catch by Kyle Pitts. Just right over the middle, a great throw by Marcus Mariota. And the Falcons up 14 on the 49ers. Dum, dum, bum, bum, bum. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh. Touchdown, New England. They extend their lead over the Browns in Cleveland. Bailey Zappi looking good here for the Patriots. Maybe that Green Bay win over them is gonna look good at the end after all. God. It's just hilarious. Just crazy. Dun, 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 dun. Pumpkin Palooza in Green Bay as Aaron Jones will start the second half in the backfield to Rodgers left. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. That's Lazard. Rodgers. Handoff to Aaron Jones and again shut down. Quincy Williams this time as Randall Cobb's slow to get up. I mean, Aaron Jones just got absolutely speared into the ground here by Quincy Williams. I mean, that's a good tackle. I mean, that's helmet to the outside, hip, arm wrapped around, shoulder to the belly. That's just a that's a great tackle. Andy Dalton just ran for like 50 yards. That's not true, but it was definitely a lot. 2nd and 10 here as Cobb is on the sideline. Aaron Jones has not found that explosive play yet, and the one time he did, it was called back for holding. As he'll motion to the slot left here. Empty set here for Rodgers. Quick throw over the middle. It's Josiah DeGuara, and DeGuara gets close to a first down. It'll either be 3rd and inches or just barely a first down. Oh, the big Andy Dalton run's coming back. Damn. Oh, Cobb got rolled up behind him. Oh, that's not great. 3rd and 22 for the Vikings, and Cousins throws it away. They will punt again. They mark him inches shy here. Rodgers in the gun. This might be a quick little throw out here to Romeo Doubs. They've got him stacked up here on the left side. Aaron Jones to Rodgers' right. It's a handoff to Jones. He picks his way forward. He should have the first down and does. He gets about a yard, but they only needed about an inch and a half. So Rodgers in the gun here. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. A quick pitch here to Aaron Jones. Gets a good block by Lazard and Bakhtiari, and he'll try to muscle his way forward. Picks up close to 7. Hey, they're committed to 33 here so far in the second half. He's already more than doubled his touches from the first half, as he will stay in the game. Looked like maybe they were going to make an adjustment, but 33 stays out there. Maybe he was just getting a play or something. Packers looking to put some momentum here together after finding the field goal with the 2-minute offense to end the first half. Stacked receivers to the right. They'll now motion Lazard left. Rodgers in the gun. He'll take the snap looking right, flips it out to A.J. Dillon, and it's dropped. It'll be 3rd and 3. A.J. Dillon continues the rough day. Had the fumble. That's now the 2nd drop from Dillon. And a big killer there, 3rd and 3 now. Packers close to midfield. Third and 3, the Packers at their own 46-yard line. Rodgers in the gun, 2 receivers each side. A.J. Dillon in the back. Rodgers takes the snap, looking over the middle, steps up in the pocket, and he gets sacked. John Franklin Myers this time the sack. I thought that there was a rule that you couldn't slam the quarterback to the ground, but apparently roughing the passer doesn't matter in this game. Rodgers has been hit low after the throw. He's now been slammed to the ground. By the way, this play here when Rodgers gets sacked, it's the exact same play that Tom Brady got the flag against Atlanta, which was a terrible call. But if you're going to call that one, you got to call this one. So, just saying. 4th and 10 following the sack, and Pat O'Donnell, the star of the day, will once again take the field. Gets away another great kick, fielded at the 15-yard line by Berrios, gets away from one tackler and trips up forward close to the 26-yard line. And that'll be where the Jets take over. Lazard got a target on the first drive that was broken up. He got a target on the second drive that went for 35 yards. And then he got a target on the final drive of the game or the final drive of the half to set up the field goal on the shallow little 9-yard reception when the Saints were playing 8 guys in the end zone and 3 guys at the line of scrimmage. For those of you that missed it, the Packers had the ball right around the 20-yard line with about 9 seconds to go in the first half. And the Jets had 3 down defensive linemen and then 8 guys playing inside the 5-yard line. So the Packers just took a little 9-yard throw to Lazard and kicked the 29-yard field goal. And that is how we are tied up at 3 here in the second half. The Packers offense has done nothing, and the Jets offense has done less than nothing, which I didn't think was possible, but here we are. It's been a defensive struggle, to say the least, here in Lambeau. The rain probably doesn't help with that, but these guys are pro players. They're professional NFL guys. They should be able to make plays in the rain. And it just doesn't seem like they've been able to do that. So, who knows? Bum, 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 bum. I will say the Packers have done a great job in limiting Garrett Wilson, which was honestly one of my big issues, or one of my big sort of question marks today. It's not that I don't trust the secondary, but with how we played against Daniel Jones, I figured Zach Wilson's about the same, so he would do that as well. As Randall Cobb gets on the cart headed to the locker room. That's not great. The Packers did pull up Juwan Winfrey from the practice squad, so he is active today. 1st and 10, New York from their own 26. Zach Wilson makes a check at the line of scrimmage here. Breece Hall behind him. 12 personnel here. He'll get the carry, and Breece Hall, not a lot of room, falls forward, though, for about 2 yards with Kingsley Enagbare. Oh, it's that left ankle. Yeah, left ankle injury for Randall Cobb there. Oh, Lamar Jackson almost intercepted in the end zone there. Second and 8 here for the Jets following the 2-yard carry by Breece Hall. Zach Wilson in the gun looking left. He'll throw it left. It's complete. Corey Davis picks up a first down. And that's about the Jets' longest pass of the day, and it goes for about 10 yards. It's not a great throw. That ball was a little wobbly there, but gets it to Corey Davis nonetheless. That's just the Jets' 4th first down of the game. Granted, the Packers only have 7, so it's not like it's any more impressive. But, 1st and 10, Jets from their own 39. Play fake to Carter. Zach Wilson on the rollout to the right. He's got a man wide open down the sideline. It's Corey Davis behind the defense. And he gets down to the 20-yard line behind Eric Stokes, a 41-yarder from Wilson to Davis. Double move on Eric Stokes. Oh, boy. And just like that, one play. Zach Wilson, fake to Breece Hall, toss to Braxton Berrios on the end around inside the 20. He's got a blocker in front of him. Braxton Berrios inside the 5, touchdown. Packers beat for a touchdown by a reverse for the 2nd week in a row. Second week in a row, we get beat by a slow as fuck reverse. Unreal. After the double move, beat Stokes for 41. The Jets go up 10-3 following the extra point, and sadness envelops myself. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, this team just doesn't do anything well. They're not they're not finding the run game today against the Jets. The offensive line hasn't been good blocking. The defense gets beat by trick plays. That's now 2 weeks in a row. Like I said, they've been beat by a reverse in the red zone. I mean, the Rodgers can't complete a ball beyond 20 yards. It's all catch and run stuff. Lazard has our best receiver has 3 targets. I mean, we just don't do anything well. And the stuff that we do well, like playing defense for 90% of what I've watched so far, we give up like a 2-play touchdown drive. Kayshawn Nixon out to the 30-yard line on the kick return. That's about the best kick return I've seen the Packers have in forever. Are you serious? Is the Jets offensive coordinator Mike LaFleur, Matt's brother? Rodgers under center, play fake. That's gonna. I remember no Christian Watson today for the Packers, and now they're without Randall Cobb. So they pulled up Jawan Winfrey from the practice squad. So it's him, Watson, Amari Rodgers, and the big man himself, Alan Lazard. So yeah, we're Rodgers in the gun. He'll hand off running left. It's AJ Dillon. AJ Dillon finally a nice run out close to midfield. And finally, the Packers find some space in the running game. And AJ Dillon picks up a nice gain. So 1st and 10 here for the Packers following the nice gain by A.J. Dillon, now up to 38 yards on the ground on 8 carries. Ball at their own 49-yard line, 2 receivers right here for Rodgers. He'll pitch it straight back to Dillon, who runs up the middle and picks up 2, maybe 3, but not very much room up the middle there. Packers outside the tackles there on that pitch to A.J. Dillon. Got him close to midfield, but running between the tackles has just been brutal today so far for the Packers. Quinnen Williams has been all over everybody in the middle of the field. He's got a sack, a forced fumble, a TFL, and a blocked field goal. I formation here for the Packers. I believe that's Tyler Davis in at fullback. They'll fake it to Dillon. Rodgers has time, now comes back and throws incomplete to Dobbs. Sauce Gardner, the intended target. And man, Sauce Gardner playing a lot of great football here the last couple weeks for the Jets. That throws on the outside shoulder. I think if it's on the inside shoulder, it might be complete. He had Lazard on the crosser and just threw it to Dobbs. Lazard was going to be behind C.J. Mosley on the crosser for a first down, and he just threw it to Dobbs anyway. So now 3rd and 8, just on the plus side of the 50. Rodgers straight drop back under pressure immediately, and he goes sacked. Quinnen Williams. I mean, he's got no time to throw the ball. And now we get the punt blocked. And it's returned for a touchdown. I hope this team goes 3-14 this year. I hope this team doesn't win a football game the rest of the fucking year. Inexcusable. Inexcusable. Absolutely pathetic. Unblocked up the middle, blocked the punt, returned for a touchdown, and the Packers are down 17-3. I hope we don't win another game. I hope we do not win another football game the rest of this season, because this team needs to wake the fuck up. It's actually embarrassing. Actually embarrassing. We've had 117 times that Quinnen Williams or somebody has just come free up the middle. This team is bad. The boos are more than deserved. I don't want to fucking hear anything about we're going to get somebody more touches. We're going to figure it out. You had the entire offseason to figure it out. You had the preseason to figure it out. You had 6 weeks to figure it out, and you're still bad. I just It's just not worth it. We just can't do anything. We haven't done anything for 3 weeks. Touchback on the ensuing kickoff. Aaron Rodgers handoff up the middle. Aaron Jones picks up 2. Shocking. We handed the ball off and got 2 yards. It's incredible. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. I it's just embarrassing. Rodgers takes shotgun snap, throws over the middle, caught by Aaron Jones. He gets close to the first down. It'll be 3rd and short. Third and 2 here for the Packers at their own 27 or at their own 33-yard line. Rodgers takes the snap, lofts it for Lazard, and it's dropped. That's a hit on a defenseless receiver. They're finally going to get a penalty. Oh, they're not even going to get hit on a defenseless receiver. They're going to get DPI on Sauce Gardner. Lazard absolutely cooks Sauce Gardner, who held him the whole way, and then Lazard took a monster hit from. I mean, that should be 2 penalties, honestly. That should be 2 penalties. That should be pass interference and hit on a defenseless player, but there should be 2 flags here. There should be defensive pass interference on the throw, and then there should be personal foul, unnecessary roughness, hit to the head on a defenseless player following the incompletion. So I don't know what we're discussing here, fellas. This one's basic stuff. I mean, this is basic. Guys, this is basic stuff. He grabs his jersey, he gets there early, and then there's the late hit. There's any number of guys. Thank you. Wow, it wasn't that hard, guys. You took 28 minutes to discuss what I figured out in 3 seconds. Shocking. Unreal. The refs finally got one right. Good Christ. The only reason that there should have been a delay there is asking the Packers which penalty they wanted to accept. That's the only reason that there should have been any delay there. So the Packers have the ball now up at their own 48-yard line. Aaron Jones still on the sideline. 3 receivers right here for Rodgers. A.J. Dillon to his right. Rodgers takes the snap, handoff to Dillon, who makes a cut and doesn't get anywhere because nobody blocks. Like 5 guys are downfield and there's 5 white jerseys around where the ball carrier is. They just don't block. Nobody's blocking. I mean, what the hell happened? This offensive line was great last year. What the hell happened? 2nd and 9. Ball at the 49-yard line. Rodgers takes shotgun snap, comes back to his left, now throws on the run. It's complete to A.J. Dillon to the 45-yard line. It'll be 3rd and about 3 here, maybe 4 for the Packers, who need touchdowns. I mean, 3rd and 3 here for the Packers. They'll take their time here on 3rd and 3. Ball just inside the Jets' 35. Lazard split out wide to the right. Sauce Gardner across from him. Rodgers takes a snap, looking over the middle. He dumps it off underneath, incomplete. He got hit as he threw. I mean, you got to go for it. There is a flag. Crowd is cheering, so I'd assume this is against the Jets. It's an illegal contact on 57. That's Mosley. Guys, figure it out. It's a stunt every time. Every time it's a stunt, and every time it gets unblocked, and every time Rodgers ends up on his ass. As there you see the illegal contact on Mercedes Lewis. They're right in the middle of the field. 1st and 10 Packers at the 40-yard line. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Rodgers in the gun. Aaron Jones back in the game. Rodgers setting up the screen for him. Breaks 1 tackle. Aaron Jones inside the 30 and wrestled down at the 25. Aaron Jones with a nice play on the screen after coming back in. This team, it's so bad that even then that was a broken tackle by Jones. Rodgers going a little tempo here with the Packers offense. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. It's Tunyon. Rodgers in the gun. He'll take the snap, looking far side. He's going to loft it. Caught by Lazard. Touchdown! Touchdown, Alan Lazard! Once again, Big 13 finds the end zone, but there's a flag. Oh, my. What's the penalty? Please no. Let it stand. They're saying it's going to stick. The Packers are celebrating. I think we're about to have an Alan Lazard touchdown alert. It's roughing the passer on the defense. Lazard in the slot. Nice back shoulder throw to the goal line. Oh, hey. Wow, they actually called it. Late hit on the quarterback. Who'da thunk? Mason Crosby on for the extra point. Extra point up and good from Crosby. It's 17-10. Jets still leading, but the Packers needed a big drive, and they got it because they went to guess who? Alan Lazard. Shocking, you throw it to your best receiver. He's going to win the route and get you a touchdown. I mean, that's crazy. That's such a nice throw from Rodgers. Lazard, back shoulder throw at the goal line. I mean, that's just textbook Packers. And they needed that like a fat man like me needs donuts. I mean, Jesus. Oh, shocking. You throw it to your best player and he It works. Little pooch kick here from the Packers. Berrios gets all the way out to the 34-yard line. Special teams sucking. Oh, boy. I hear so Deshaun Jackson's available. Odell Beckham Jr. is available. I would give Beckham a call first, but Zach Wilson under center. He'll hand it off to Breece Hall, who gets spun down. Rasul Douglas met him at the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard on the play. Second and 9. Such a massive possession here for the Packers defense. Play fake by Wilson. Under pressure, setting up the screen to Uzama. He's got a lot of blocks in front of him, and he'll pick up a first down out to midfield. Crazy. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Four scores in 6 games for Lazard. Love to see it. First and 10, Jets at their own 49-yard line. 2 receivers left, one to the right here for Wilson under center. They'll motion Breece Hall across, fake it to him, give to Carter, and Carter gets maybe a yard to midfield. Rashawn Gary and Jaron Reed both in the backfield. Zach Wilson in the gun, 2nd and 9 from midfield. A fake to Carter. Zach Wilson wide open over the middle goes Tyler Conklin inside the 35. And there's nobody close to him. There's nobody near it. There's nobody within 5 yards of Tyler Conklin when he makes that catch. And that'll take us to the 4th quarter. Packers trailing 17-10. 4 is up. It's weird because the number 4 is also the amount of games the Packers are going to win this year because we'll probably split with the Lions. Just crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Packers suck. And so do the Cyclones. And so do the Cubs. And so do the Canadians. And Ryan Newman's not in NASCAR anymore. So NASCAR sucks. And do I have anything? I guess I have the Warriors. But the Warriors just spend all of the offseason punching each other. So do I really have the Warriors? I could really use a Saquon Barkley touchdown in the Giants-Ravens game, by the way. How is Alan Lazard the best player on my team? That's look, you can call Alan Lazard touchdown dependent if you want, but he scored 4 times in 6 games. And he's scored, I believe, now 13 touchdowns over his last 16 games or something like that. Like he just scores every game. I mean, he has 4 targets today. 4 targets would be his least since the Bucks game, or since the Bears game, excuse me, in which he had 3, and one of them went for a touchdown anyway. So crazy. You throw it to Alan Lazard, good stuff happens. It's incredible. It's just crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. I kept telling everybody that Alan Lazard was the guy, and everyone told me no. And well, I think he is. So what's he at right now? He's at 200 receiving yards coming into the day. So he's probably gonna get close to 300 by the end of today. Zach Wilson under center, Michael Carter the back. Breece Hall is in the game as well. They'll hand it to him on a little tight end play. And Breece Hall up the middle inside the 25 to the 20 to the 15 to the 10 to the 5. Touchdown, Breece Hall. And once again, the little trick play. Breece Hall finds the end zone. My fantasy team is happy, but my insides are dead. "34-yard touchdown run by Breece Hall, who continues to be, by the way, the rookie of the year. Just nobody up the middle at all. Quay Walker couldn't get him. Nobody's got the speed. Devondre Campbell got stiff-armed, and Breece Hall wins the race to the goal line. Touchdown, Jets. It's 24-10. Extra point is good. Just snuck it inside the left upright. 24-10, and the Packers are about to lose back-to-back weeks to Daniel Jones and Zach Wilson. So bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Doom, 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 doom. You sexy thing, sexy thing. I believe in miracles. And you came along, you sexy thing. I mean, the Packers just suck. Kickoff through the end zone for the touchback. Rodgers with the snap throws short to Big Bob Tunyon. He gets out to the 30. Packers trying to go a little bit of tempo here just across the 30-yard line. 3 receivers left here for Rodgers in the gun. Rodgers takes the snap. He'll give to Aaron Jones up the middle. Gets close to 4, and he's right at the marker, but be about a half yard shy. Do, 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 do. Third and 1, I'd expect the Packers to try to throw a 48-yard pass here. Doom, 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 doom. Rodgers under center. It's probably a play faker or run then. And there's the flake. Rodgers airs it out, throws. He's caught to Lazard. No, it's broken up at the last second by Gardner. Hey, look, they tried to air it out on 3rd and 1 with A.J. Dillon and Aaron Jones in the backfield. Oh, ball's on target, but it's behind the... If that ball's out in front of Lazard, that's not a drop. Get that shit out of here. That's not a drop. Packers lining up to go for it, and I can't say I blame them. At their own 35, Rodgers in the gun. He'll hand off to Aaron Jones, who slips but does get the first down. Kept his footing enough to get the first down. So 1st and 10 Packers at their own 37-yard line. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right here for Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Jones is the back to Rodgers' left. Rodgers takes a snap, looking over the middle. Lofts it for Lazard. He's held by Gardner and no flag. Lazard was held the entire go route and wasn't called. So Rodgers empty set here on 2nd and 10. He'll look to get it out quickly to Lazard. This time it is caught. Picks up close to 8 to the 44, maybe the 45. Following a loss, the Packers are 10-0 with a plus 144 point differential and a plus 19 turnover differential. But doesn't matter because we suck. Third and 3 here for the Packers at about the 45-yard line of their own territory. Rodgers takes the snap. He'll look and fires. It's caught to Tunyon into Jets territory. But I fear that this will all be too little too late because they're still down 2 scores because the defense can't stop a child, let alone an offense with Breece Hall and Garrett Wilson and an actual offensive play caller. Rodgers under center. 2 receivers each side. Rodgers, play fake. Throws it over the middle. It's caught Amari Rodgers with the reception, and he picks up about 14. Ross Gardner is injured here. Hey, Jay, how's it going? Ross Gardner, slow to get up, being escorted off the field here, but he is walking on his own power. Bro, I feel bad for you, Lil. It's just hell. Just hell. But hey, Brees and Lazard both scored, so when's the last time one of your teams won? My high school team won on Thursday night. Does that count? Because if we're not counting high school, it's been since the Packers won 2 weeks ago. Rodgers empty set here. All the time. Checks down underneath to AJ Dillon, who gets about 2. It does not, lol. Then it'd be the Packers when they beat who'd they play? When the Packers beat the Patriots was the last Packers over the Patriots was the last game that my team has won. Are you a jinx? No, because I've been streaming since before then. So Rodgers in the gun here, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Takes a shotgun snap, rolling out to his right, looking for somebody open, checks down to Juwan Winfrey. We've got a flag. It's bobbled and caught. But we'll check the flag. I think this is a hold, and it is. It's on Elton Jenkins, who is not comfortable at right tackle, and we still continue to play him there. DB, should I eat McDonald's tonight? I mean, sure. I mean, what are the other options? How many more options are there, and what are they? All at the 40, 2nd and 14 or 17, and we've got a delay of game. Could go to Chipotle, but went there yesterday. Then yeah, I'd probably do McDonald's if you went to Chipotle yesterday, and that's the other option. So now 2nd and 22 following a hold and a delay of game. Is it me or is Five Guys really expensive? It's really expensive. It's not just you. It's definitely not just you. Trailing 2 touchdowns, 2nd and 22. Rodgers, just try to get some of it back, please. He's going to air it out. He's looking for his man Lazard, who goes up and incomplete at the goal line. You don't need all 22, man. He's getting held. What do you mean? He's getting held the whole play. Oh my goodness, dude. Come on. Giant Nation, welcome to the chat. Rodgers in the gun here, 3rd and 22. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. He'll take shotgun snap, deep drop, checks down underneath to the 40-yard line. Tunyon gets down to the 36. Why is Five Guys so expensive? I have no idea. Could not tell you. Well, now you just got to go for it. You went from 3rd and 22 to 4th and 14 because you tried to get it all on 2nd and 22. It just doesn't make any sense. Just doesn't make any sense. Does not make any sense. in New York. In New York. Rodgers in the gun here. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right, 4th and 14. Gotta have it. Rodgers steps up in the pocket, rolling to his left. He's going to throw. It's broken up. He was looking for Tunyon, and with 9:12 to go, Alexander breaks it up. And that should probably wrap this one up. The Packers offense continues to suck ass. And the defense gives up big plays after so long because they're on the field for 25 minutes every quarter. So yeah. Should LaFleur get fired? I don't know about fired, but there should definitely be talks about what the hell is going on. Because there's not a lot going on. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. It's just disappointing, man. Just disappointing. Just disappointing. Just disappointing, man. Haven't watched a team win in 3 weeks, and the win that was 3 weeks ago was one of the ugliest wins I've ever seen. So, it is what it is. Am I going to switch fan? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Jordan Love starts week 7. I don't think we need to go that far, but I mean something clearly has to change. Zach Wilson under center. Brees Hall should be able to run the rest of this game out as he picks up about half a yard off the left side. I think Rodgers should get the Pat McAfee show privilege revoked. I don't know. I mean, he won 2 MVPs being on Pat McAfee's show every Tuesday, so. I will say, at least the Packers aren't giving me hope today because they're down by 14 with 8 minutes to go. Zach Wilson in the gun. They'll motion Elijah Moore over, but they'll hand to Brees Hall. Brees Hall across the 40 to the 50. First down, Brees Hall out to midfield. Yes, but now it is a distraction. How is it a distraction now, but wasn't one the last 3 years? I don't buy that. Zach Wilson is terrible. Correct. He just called Brees Hall Bryce Hall again. So can't Brees Hall over 100 yards rushing. He'll add to it here. Picks up another 12-yard gain. Oh, Brees. Just stick the nail in me, Brees. Just pull the trigger. Just pull the trigger. Because now he reveals game plans. Is that he? I don't even think that's true. I don't even think that's true. First and 10 Jets at the Packers 38-yard line. Michael Carter checks into the game. He'll take the pitch left side, and he gets a big run. Michael Carter inside the 20 to the 15 and down to the 12-yard line. Does Brees Hall have the league on notice? Yes. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Although apparently the Packers just give up big runs to everybody because Michael Carter on the pitch gets like 25. So why did Matt Campbell let Hall go to the draft? Because it's the player's decision. It's the player's decision at the end of the day. I mean, you can use whatever you want, but I mean, you're not keeping a guy away from money forever. So if he gets the opportunity to do that, Michael Carter inside the 10, still on his feet, down to the 5, close to the 4. Matt Campbell should have convinced him. Listen, that's not it's not even remotely a discussion here. It's really not. Second and 2 here for the Jets inside the Packers 10-yard line. Michael Carter remains the game running back here for the Jets. Once again, not rewarding Brees Hall. They'll give it to Carter. Gets about a yard down to the 4, 3rd and 1 upcoming. If you played, would you play in bowl games before the draft? Yeah, I would. That doesn't mean everyone's going to, or everyone should, or everyone will. But I definitely would. I mean, why play the whole season to not get the payoff? I mean, that just seems silly to me. I said that last year when Brees opted out. Third and 1, Michael Carter remains the back. Zach Wilson, the quarterback. They'll now put tight end Tyler Conklin under center. Tight end sneak. Does Brees have a legacy at Iowa State? AJ. 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 The man has the college football record for most consecutive games with a touchdown. What kind of question is that? Brees Hall does. Brees Hall has the college football record for most consecutive games with a touchdown. Why would he not have a legacy at Iowa State? Huh? Why would that be a question? Zach Wilson under center, give to Michael Carter, and he'll get down to the 1. Okay, but did he ever help out on a specialty? All right, now you're just trolling. Now you're just trolling. There's just no. This team just sucks. It just sucks. There's no heart. There's no will to win. I mean, there's just nothing. Honest evaluation of Romeo Doubs. He's good with the ball in his hands, but he needs to work on catching the ball. He needs to work on his route running. I mean, it's the same thing that comes with most rookie receivers. Brees Hall in the game. Can we just get a Brees Hall touchdown to make me shut the stream off? Well, he probably would have scored there if CJ, who's almost fat ass, wouldn't have gotten in the way. And there's I don't know what's going on. Easy win next week for the Pack. Get it, regroup. Is that even true anymore? That's not even true anymore. It's not even true anymore. It's not even true anymore. It's not even true. The Commanders, Montez Sweat, Chase Young, like they're just gonna annihilate our offense next week. Like it's just not gonna happen. And now TJ Slayton gets an unnecessary roughness call after the play, so it's first and goal anyway. So, I mean, not like it matters. But yeah. Yep. Yep. We suck. We just suck. Brees Hall wrestled down in the backfield. Rashawn Gary makes the stop. Green Bay will call a timeout here to try to extend the play. That Texas play was targeting? Correct. Second and goal from the 5. Wildcat formation here for the Jets. Brees Hall behind center in the gun. He'll take the snap. He'll fake it to Michael Carter, looking for the edge. He's got it inside the 5. Brees Hall down to the 1. If he'd have gotten half a block from Zach Wilson, he'd have scored there, but it'll be third and goal from the 1. If Brees Hall gets half a block from Zach Wilson there, he scores. But credit to you for not breaking anything. The only thing broken is my spirit and will to live. Should we raid someone? I'm not in the mood. I know that's selfish, but I'm just not. I was going to stream the Bills Chiefs game, but I don't even know if I'll do that, to be honest with you. Zach Wilson in the gun, Brees Hall to his left, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Zach Wilson will keep, and he's not going to get it. Devondre Campbell wrestles him down. There should be a false start here, by the way. You gotta, bro. I don't even think I will, to be honest. Like, it's going to be a sick game. I don't know. Offside on Rashawn Gary, so half the distance to the goal, remains third and goal. 1 touchdown. 1 touchdown today. Good Sunday night game tonight. I don't even know who the Sunday night game. Isn't it like Eagles Cowboys? I'm definitely not streaming for that because Zach Wilson under center, third and goal, sneaking. He's close. I don't know if he got it. Eagles Cowboys. Yeah, I'm definitely not streaming that. If I was going to stream any other game today, it'd be Bills Chiefs. Yeah, he definitely didn't get it, by the way. So it'll be 4th and goal inside the 1. Fourth and goal inside the 1 here for the Jets. Packers, no timeouts left. And I miss the fun, good mood streams. The Cyclones and Packers are ruining it. Correct. Jets take a delay of game, so that'll push them back just outside the 5. I assume they'll send the field goal unit out here to make it a 3-score game. Field goal here from Greg Zuerlein. It's 23-yarder from the right hash. Snap good, hold down, kick is good. And the Jets lead it by 3 scores. Packers, no timeouts, no hope, no heart, no will to play the game. They're just dead in the water. And that's how it goes. Well, at least I got a Saquon Barkley touchdown to help the fantasy team. So I guess there's that. Trust me, I miss the fun, good mood streams too. Tom Grassi is crying. I don't believe that, but it also wouldn't surprise me. He's in tears. I'm about to be, so it's just depressing, dude. It's just depressing. He just said this game was rigged. It definitely wasn't rigged. We just suck. Kickoff through the end zone. Can't even talk straight. Jordan Love into the game at quarterback here for the final 2.5 minutes. The Giants are 5-1. Hey, at least that loss keeps looking better as much as we sucked during the game. Jordan Love in the game here at quarterback. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right here for him. A.J. Dillon the back. Jordan Love throws over the middle, caught by Tunyon to the 32. The Ravens suck, Lamau. Jordan Love going with a little bit of tempo here. Love in the gun, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right here. Love takes a snap, looking left, throws left. It's dropped by Romeo Doubs. Throw is a little bit behind him, but you got to catch that. Third and 3 here. Ball at the 32-yard line. Love in the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Love looking right side. Now checks back over the middle to A.J. Dillon on the screen. How does A.J. Dillon have 3 blockers in front of him and none of you block the middle linebacker Mosley? And he just tackles A.J. Dillon for no gain. 2-minute warning. How does that even happen? How do you have 3 guys to block 1 and you can't fucking do it? How does that happen? How do you do that? How are you so bad at your one job that 3 of you can't do it? Oh my God. So 4th and 2, the Packers will go for it here. Empty set here for Love. 2 receivers left, 3 to the right. Jordan Love drops back, quick throw over the middle, throws behind Lazard and incomplete, and that'll do it. I'll see you guys next week.